Welcome to a brand new episode of Colombo Fashion Forecast. Today we have some exciting lineups. Let's see how it goes. A chat with an interesting person, Chitral Somapala. We check out the latest designs of Avirate. Women in management, blooming for a cause, fashion with a purpose.
Dynasty Residence is an apartment complex boasting 18 stories of luxury residential apartments. Dynasty Residence includes single, double, triple and 4-bedroom apartments, duplex style, sky villas and penthouses with private sky gardens.
We're about to have a chat with a very interesting person. He's definitely a Sri Lankan born, and he did leave Sri Lanka, but he did accomplish quite a lot, and he assisted in putting Sri Lanka on the map, which is always great to hear. And at this moment, I would like to introduce Mr. Chitral Somapala.
Hello.
Good morning,
Good
Chitral.
morning.
How are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
Great, thanks.
Okay.
So, Chitral, you have so much on your rap sheet that you have contributed to Sri Lanka, to the music world. He was actually born into a family of musicians. So tell us a little bit about your family and how you got your start.
Well, what I got to say is about my family is, my father P.L.A. Somapala and my mom Chitra Somapala. They were quite known singers in this country, and my father was a film music director as well. And he also worked for at the latter stages he worked at ITN as a consultant, television network, and well, I got this gift from them, I think so, and so this is how I continued since I was 19 years old. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And so obviously he was lucky to be born into a family who are very talented, and both parents are also singers, so they pass that gift down to their son, which is always great to hear.
Probably is, yeah, it could be. It always happens like that, that you have to have some kind of musical background, that where you grow up, and that's how, since I was a little kid, I've been hearing music when my parents were doing that kind of thing. So but actually, honestly, when I was quite younger, I never expected that I'll be a musician someday, because it was not my aim actually. But all of a sudden, when I was about 10 years old, I got really interested in music. So that's how I came.
That's
this
great.
way.
And tell me, what would you say that over the years, what would you say so far up to date? What are your 3 biggest accomplishments?
Well, difficult to say that, but honestly, I'm quite happy today where I stand, and that I got this opportunity in my entire life to work with a lot of world-class people together, with some producers, with some musicians together, and but I know that it's a bit of a confusion for certain Sri Lankan people. They just ask me many times, each time they see me, how did you work out this? How did you get to that point? Of course, nothing comes to you from nothing, you know what I mean? You've got to really work very hard to get to that point. So only thing is, it's a lot of work. So I would say my advice to the younger musicians, they should really work hard and serious to get to this point.
So Chitral, you would say 3 of your greatest accomplishments would be?
Well, it's very rarely a musician really working for so long get the chance to perform with a very big orchestra, like for example like a Philharmonic orchestra. That's the maximum you could really get in your career. And I got the chance to perform in 2009 with the Luxembourg Philharmonic Orchestra under the conductor Mr. Kaswal Singh, professor. And I don't know, I was just at home in my studio, I was working, and all of a sudden my phone rang, and said, hello, this is Professor Gaswal Singh and Chitty. I got your number from this person and this person, so and so. And I did listen to some of your stuff on the internet. I would really like to give you this opportunity to perform with the Philharmonic Orchestra. And I was really,
Wow.
yeah, that's the greatest thing I've ever got into my self. And then it also I performed 2 months ago with the same orchestra at the same place in Luxembourg. We had about 25,000 people, and actually this happens on the same day of the birthday of the Duke of Luxembourg.
Wow.
So this is one of the greatest things. And the second thing I would say, working with a lot of known producers in the heavy metal arena. And then the third one, I would say that I'm really happy that I'm going to do in future for some music for some certain films in Sri Lanka as well as and so for me I'm really happy about that.
That's very good to hear, Chitral.
Sure.
And what else can you tell me about your earlier stages? How old were you when you first held a guitar?
I guess I started playing guitar when I was 12 years old. Yeah.
And acoustic or bass? Bass.
I started playing acoustic guitar. Then I had a guitar teacher called Bandul De Silva, and I went to him for about 6 months, 7 months, and so on. And well, he told me as well, before you come to the lesson, you already know about this. So all what you have to do is that when you are, you have to listen to your teacher. Exactly do the instructions how he gives you, so then it's not going to be difficult for you.
Yeah, I think whoever your teacher is really does count a lot.
Yes.
My dad he's also a musician, and the acoustic is something that he picked up very naturally. Never had a teacher, taught himself, but he's too much of a strict teacher to teach me. So, but so you were very young, and now it shows that you have been practicing with this instrument from a young age.
Yeah, from a young age. But then again, I switched to bass when I was about 14 years old. So this is why I've been playing bass since that time till the end of my nightclub music career with the band Friends. And then I gave up playing bass because it was one of my dreams. It was always to be a frontman in a hard rock heavy metal band. And so that's why, and for me especially, that type of music, a lot of people, they think they underrate that, but it's really difficult to play and sing at the same time because of the intense speed of the songs and stuff like this. So this is one of the main reasons I gave up playing bass, because it's much more easy to concentrate on one thing. So I still got my basses, and I still got all my instruments in my studio. So
That's
whenever
great.
I feel like playing, so I just grab them up.
That's great.
Yeah, sure.
And Chitral, who's your favorite band?
Difficult to say. I mean, I'm a person, of course, a lot of people, they rate me as a rock singer and that and this and this, but if you come to my place, if you see my entire CD collection, I got from heavy metal to world music to soul to jazz to funk to everything. Even I listen to a lot of world music because that gives me some kind of spirit, because I need to hear different cultures putting their language together.
Correct. And music is the universal language.
It's the universal language. A lot of people, they forget about this,
Correct.
Yeah.
Who inspired you when you were growing up?
Well, the inspiration actually came from bands like Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, and Uriah Heep, for example. And then later on, I got into bands like Whitesnake and Iron Maiden, Judas Priest. No, not really. That is not really my cup of tea, this band, and it's not my kind of thing. But especially, I prefer music with a great structure of songs, and exactly that they know what they're doing. For an example, like I've been listening to the English progressive rock band Yes a lot, and Emerson, Lake and Palmer, because that has some kind of great musical value.
And do you have a message that you want to send to the upcoming musicians? of Sri Lanka?
Of Sri Lanka, okay, not even to Sri Lanka, but to everybody, to the world, I would say, like, yeah, they should always take music seriously and practice hard, and they should really aim it. They should have an aim. Okay, I want to be here, I want to be there. Not thinking, because I know that there's a craziness going on in Sri Lanka right now. Everybody wants to be a composer, everybody wants, well, sorry, you ask someone, everybody's a composer, everybody's a songwriter, everybody's a singer. Well, how many records have you done? No, I just did one single, but I got maybe about 2 million on ringtones, you know what I mean? I'm not a person who is doing music for money. Music is my passion and my job. So when I'm lucky, I get paid. If not, no.
All right, well, you heard it from Chitral Somapala. It was great having you, and you're actually hopping on a flight tomorrow back to...
Back to Germany.
To
where
Germany?
I live, yeah, I'm living there for about 28 years now, yeah.
Okay, and you always have to come back to Sri Lanka Paradise once a year to embrace the motherland, which you grew up in?
Because this is a place you can't forget in your life. So this is a place where you have been born, and you've got all your friends here, and so on. So I always prefer to come here 1 or 2 times in a year, just to see everyone and do some music together with some of them as well. So that's how my life goes on.
Yeah, that's great. Sri Lanka is a beautiful place, and
Yeah.
good that you're visiting, and safe flight back to Germany tomorrow.
Thank you, Angie. Thank you.
Dynasty residents include single, double, triple and 4-bedroom apartments, duplex-style sky villas and penthouses with private sky gardens. The duplex sky villas have been designed to provide optimal privacy and comfort to its residents. Each bedroom offers shading from the rising sun in the east while offering the added benefit of storage. The duplexes consist of the master bedroom with ensuite bathroom, other bedrooms, both dry and wet kitchens, each outfitted with state-of-the-art equipment. Dynasty Residence is truly an oasis of tranquility.
The collection is built basically on Avirate itself, and it's individualized, taking inspiration from the whole globe to sync it down to Avirate's sort of taste and Avirate's customer. So it's derived in context of being more and more towards the modern woman. It does have its own unique sort of essence of sensuality that it will give every season. Basically, Avirate is a brand that looks for inspiration in terms of a woman. It's very confident, and we gain inspiration from things that are more classic, sort of things that are vintage, that have reverted itself into modern art today. So it's basically sort of understandings of the past that have been reinvented in the future. And Avirate is like that. It bears sensuality of a woman, and a woman obviously cherishes her past, and she lives on that her entire life. So Avirate to a woman like you would obviously mean that it's something that's reinvented by the brand, by yourself, by you carrying that garment off. Fashion is a change, and evolving from it means newness, and it means today. It depicts to you that a brand could obviously cater to that newness every season. Keeping up with it would obviously give a customer a variety of what they actually want every season, and you'd have that rapid change on and on. It's sort of a challenge to a designer to come up with something new every day, and also inspires and sort of generates that newness from within. So these designers would come up, we as designers would come up with that sort of thinking, where today is, we sit on a level where we would be in level with a brand like Zara. So we sit on that sort of platform where it's international, it's reached out, and when you say keeping it up with global sort of a global sort of view, it means that we should be in line with them. So we are in line with them in terms of their innovation and newness, from fabrics to the textures of the garments, from the silhouettes that we introduce every season. It's for a woman.
What did you think of today's show?
I thought it was just amazing. It's the first word. I thought the level of fashion was fantastic.
I'm here with Mr. GBs, also known as Aslam.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Tell us what you thought about the show and your contribution to the show, and you as a designer, what was your thoughts?
It's really nice for this cause working, because I was really happy to join this event, and I did my best. Had a nice collections.